Hello and welcome to the workshop for Understanding by Design, also known as UbD, stage number 3. My name is Candace and I will serve as the instructor for this session. As you may recall from stages number 1 and number 2, all of your stages will revolve around the big idea. The big idea is the primary focus of any UbD lesson and will be explained in student language, so your attendees and participants will continue to remember and understand the importance of this particular lesson. This idea may also be outlined thoroughly if you are utilizing a Stage 0 template, which allows you, the instructor, to indicate the program, course, unit information, your associated professional organizations, technology, history of the unit, audience, and the why of your lesson. Throughout stage number 1, we identify the desired results through the course information and unit summary, along with the professional organization, competencies and standards, transfers of learning, meanings, and acquisitions. Then in stage 2, we determine acceptable evidence by identifying performance tasks with other evidence and creating a grading rubric. Now, let's finalize our template with stage number 3. Welcome to stage 3 of the Understanding by Design template. In stage 3, we will plan learning experiences. In stage 3, we will use the Where To learning plan. This acronym will walk us through the specific ways we can plan our lesson. Here, we will have teaching and learning experiences that will equip students to engage with, develop, and demonstrate their understandings of the lesson. We will group the teachings and activities with the appropriate Where To section. As we begin, as you may remember from previous lessons, we will start with the SMART learning objectives. Learning objectives should be specific, measurable, attainable, results-focused, and time-focused. Throughout the lesson, you will understand that we may have many items listed or few based on the lesson itself. The SMART learning objectives will fulfill the where and what of the lesson plan. Where is the unit going? What is expected? And it will help the teacher know where the students are also coming from based on their prior knowledge, interest, hobbies, and so on. Next, we'll move into relevance. We'll consider what the benefits are to the students by completing the unit. What will they gain from participating and learning the material? The diagnosis will assess how we, the instructor, will know what students know before the lesson and what they will know after the lesson. We'll also identify ways to test for misconceptions that can be addressed throughout the lesson. The hook and hold section will be how you obtain the student's interest. You can identify specific resources or experiences that will get the student's attention and keep them involved and interested in the subject matter. The next portion of the H in the acronym is technology. Technology will likely be used in the unit to also hook them, get them interested and engaged. This may be something very simple or a more complicated piece of technology based on your lesson and what you want the students to obtain throughout it. Next, we'll move into experience and explore. We need to understand how we will get students to uncover the meaning of the units. So we are equipping them, help them experience the key ideas, as well as exploring the issues at hand. R begins with rethink, revise, and refine. Throughout your lesson, you'll want students to have opportunities to rethink the information, revise their work and thought processes, and refine their work in the unit. This can come from a multitude of opportunities, and you'll determine this for your lesson. Next is reflect and self-regulate. How will the students have time to improve their metacognition and self-regulation skills? You'll want to give them an opportunity to reflect on the assignment itself, reflect on their work, and set aside time to complete all the tasks at hand. Formative feedback will be the next section in the evaluate portion of the lesson. Students will need to obtain formative feedback so that they can continue to improve their work. They also want to move towards mastering the learning objectives. Here we'll identify how that will be conducted. In any lesson, it's important for the information to be tailored. In other words, we want to personalize different needs, interests, and abilities of a variety of learners. This will help us organize the unit to allow for technology-enhanced experiences using differentiation. This will include adjusting the content as needed, using various processes, products, and learning environments, and we'll base this upon student readiness levels, interests, personal goals, and learning styles. As we move into the O portion of the Where To acronym, we will use organized, learner-centered strategies. This will give us an opportunity to outline how the unit will be organized and ensure the lesson is designed using a variety of strategies. We will also organize to be authentic. We want to ensure we're engaging students in local and global interdisciplinary units. Technology will help students assume professional roles, research real-world problems, collaborate with others, and produce products that are meaningful and useful to a wide audience. In this portion, we will outline how we can do that through the lesson. We will also be organized to creativity, higher order skills, and mental habits of mind. Within the lesson, we can consider how the unit can be organized to include technology, emphasize creativity, emphasize the higher order thinking skills and processes noted in Bloom's taxonomy, and create healthy mental habits of mind, such as self-regulation, metacognition, and critical thinking. We will also be organized to assess students' learning. We need to continually assess the student learning and the technology literacy by applying a variety of assessments aligned with the content and technology standards throughout the lesson. We also need to use the technology tools and resources to collect and analyze the student achievement, data, interpret results, and communicate findings to improve our instructional practice and maximize student learning. This will not only be used in current lessons, but can also be used to improve future lessons. This is the conclusion of Stage 3 of the UbD template.